François, you talked about the Second Kurukshetra War. And I think before fighting the Second Kurukshetra War, it is extremely important that we first understand our roots and our journey as a civilization. So, if you could sort of encapsulate the vast history of Hindu civilization in simple stages and cycles, could you please summarize what the Hindu history is? What happened to us, where we are now, and where is it that we are going as a nation forward? If it could be a bit of a story, but if you could just please interpret it and explain it briefly.
Yeah. So for me, what is behind Hinduism, what props up Hinduism is a spirituality. It's a universal spirituality because you see in the world, most religions say, my God is only true, or I either I will convert you or maybe I will kill you if you don't believe in my God. Mm-hmm. But Hindus have this knowledge that God has many faces, that God is one, but he manifests himself or herself in different times, with different faces. So that's in India. There are a million gods. There is at least a million gods and deities, and this has been seen as a sign of paganism. But actually, it's a knowledge that God is many, and He manifests at different times under different names. So this spirituality, which props up Hinduism, first has to be recognized by Hindus. They have to understand that it's not about temples and pujas. What is behind that? What props up? And I think there are many contemporary masters who have tried to explain in rational terms what is spirituality. What is the reason? If you put a putu, there's a gland here, pineal gland, which is very important. So when you put some saffron here or some sandalwood, you stimulate that gland. What is the purpose, behind a puja, behind adoring water, behind adoring fire? There is a purpose behind everything. So unless we try to rationalize this knowledge which props up Hinduism, it will remain a ritual. So this is very important that it be understood. For me, again, as a Westerner, as an outsider, this knowledge is very precious because the world today has many questions. If you see the United States, out of 5 couples, 3 end up in divorce. Out of 10 people, 7 are depressed, are taking some antidepressants. So people are asking that question in the world. What is the purpose? Why life? Why death? There is that simple, the knowledge in the West is very simplistic, that the Christians think that we live only one life and it's over. According to what you live, you go either to paradise or to purgatory or to hell. It's a very simplistic notion. The Muslims think that, if you kill infidels, you go to heaven and you enjoy, I don't know how many virgins. It's very simplistic again. But the Hindus have this knowledge that every action that you do in this life has a repercussion in this life or in other life, that you are born again and again because there is a spark of the divine in you that gets perfected with each life. And this is the purpose of rebirth. So it's an infinite precious knowledge which the world needs today. So the first thing that Hindus have to be conscious of that knowledge. The second thing is that Hindus have to protect that knowledge. And the third thing that knowledge goes onto the world. Now, Swami Vivekananda started that process when he went to Chicago for the World Religion Conference. He started spreading that knowledge. And today, indeed, that knowledge has spread much more. We see that Hatha Yoga has taken the world by storm. Everybody in the world practices Hatha Yoga. Mm-hmm. Meditation has been recognized as something which is wonderful for the nervous system. Pranayama is something also which is being recognized. Ayurveda, there are some countries like Germany when Ayurveda is taking root because it's an ancient system in these times of COVID. It's an ancient system that is natural, without side effects, that recognize that, behind every sickness there's a root, and one needs to cure the root and not the cause, not the sickness itself. So these things are happening now, but not enough. I think first the Hindus needs to be conscious of their knowledge, secondly to stand for it, and thirdly to spread it to the world so that the vision of Swami Vivekananda or Sri Aurobindo, that India becomes the leader of the world, will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.